Welcome back to JF Coin, your ultimate destination for everything about rare and valuable coins. If you're a collector, a history lover, or someone who just found an old penny and wondered if it's worth a fortune, then you're in the right place. Today we're diving deep into one of the most iconic yet overlooked coins in American history, the 1995 Lincoln penny. This coin may look ordinary to most people, but what if I told you it could be worth thousands of dollars in today's market? Yes, you heard that right. A small copper penny in your pocket could be hiding a massive treasure. In this video, we'll reveal its fascinating history, the hidden secrets behind this coin, the different varieties and errors that make it extremely valuable, and most importantly, the current market value, which is skyrocketing as high as $779,335 in special cases. So stay tuned until the very end, because we're going to show you exactly how to identify a rare 1995 Lincoln penny that could change your life. Let's rewind the clock back to the early 1900s. The Lincoln cent was first introduced in 1909 to honor the 100th birthday President Abraham Lincoln. It was the first U.S. coin to feature a real person, replacing the Indian head cent designed by Victor David Brenner. The Lincoln cent became an American icon and has remained in circulation ever since, going through a few changes along the way. Fast forward to the 1990s. The 1995 Lincoln penny was minted in two locations, Philadelphia with no mint mark, and Denver with the D mint mark. Today, our focus is on the Denver mint version, the 1995 Lincoln penny. Over 7 billion of these pennies were minted, making it one of the most common coins in circulation. But here's the twist, not all 1995 pennies are created equal. You might be wondering, why would a coin that's so common be worth anything at all? The answer lies in minting errors, high-quality grades, and collector demand. Among the sea of billions, a few of these coins were struck with errors, or survived in flawless condition, untouched by time or human hands. These rare gems are what collectors hunt for. Some 1995 pennies are double die varieties, where the coin features doubling on the letters or the date. Others have off-center strikes, die cracks, or repatched mint marks. These tiny flaws, barely visible to the naked eye, can turn a penny into a goldmine. And then there's condition. If a 1995 Lincoln penny has been preserved in mint state condition, especially MS67 or higher, its value shoots through the roof. Collectors are always in search of high-grade coins with luster, sharp details, and no contact marks. In auctions and private sales, these flawless specimens have been fetching astonishing prices. Now let's talk real numbers. This is where things get really exciting. That a regular circulated 1995 Lincoln penny might be worth just a few cents. But if you have a rare version in mint state, you're looking at serious money. MS65 grades can sell for $10 to $25. MS66 versions are going for $100 to $250. But wait for it, MS67 graded coins can easily go for $1,000 to $1,500, and then comes the shocker. In a private sale reported by collectors, one near-perfect 1995 Lincoln penny in exceptional condition was sold for a staggering $779,335. Yes, nearly $780,000 for a penny. This coin had flawless features, perfect strike, and a unique doubling error. The rarity, the condition, and the demand all aligned perfectly to create the perfect storm. Now you might be asking yourself, how do I know if I have one of these valuable coins sitting in a jar, drawer, or even in my wallet? First, look for the D mint mark, located just below the date on the obverse side of the coin. Next, check the overall condition. Is it clean? Is the design still sharp? Do you see any doubling on the words Liberty or I in God We Trust? These are key signs of a double die error. Use a magnifying glass or a coin microscope to inspect closely. If you think your penny looks special, consider getting it professionally graded by a service like PCGS or NGC. A certified grade can dramatically increase your coin's value and trust in the marketplace. You may be wondering why values are rising right now. The answer is simple: demand and awareness. More collectors are entering the market than ever before, and they're willing to pay big for rare coins, especially error coins and high-grade examples. Social media, online auctions, and YouTube channels like JF Coin are spreading knowledge faster than ever, helping people realize the treasure they've been sitting on. As more collectors chase after limited coins, the rarer examples get snatched up quickly, pushing prices even higher. Add to that the emotional and historical connection people feel to Lincoln coins, and you've got a recipe for soaring market value. So what should you do if you think you have a 1995 D penny that could be valuable? First, do not clean the coin. Cleaning can damage it and reduce its value significantly. Store it safely in a coin flip or holder. Compare it with known error examples. Get it appraised or graded by a professional. If you see anything special, even if it doesn't turn out to be worth thousands, it could still be a valuable part of your collection. And if it is one of those rare and valuable varieties, you just might be holding one of the most profitable pennies in the world. The 1995 D Lincoln penny might be small in size, but its story, history, and potential value are larger than life. Whether you're a seasoned collector or a beginner just checking your change, always keep your eyes open. That one little coin could be your ticket to a big payday. Thanks for watching JF Coin. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit that like button, drop a comment below and let us know if you've ever found a rare penny in your pocket. And most importantly, subscribe to JF Coin for more amazing stories, expert tips, and up-to-date coin values that could change your life. We bring you the best from the world of coins, and sometimes, it only takes one penny to make you rich. Stay curious, stay collecting, and we'll see you in the next video. This is JF Coin. Welcome back, coin lovers, treasure hunters, and numismatic explorers. You're watching JF Coin, the one-stop place where tiny coins turn into massive surprises. Today, we are diving deep into one of the most talked about coins in recent history. A coin that's been hiding in plain sight. It's small, brown, and you've probably held one in your hand without knowing that it could be worth hundreds, thousands, or even more. We're talking about the one and only 1995 Lincoln penny. Yes, you heard that right. That little penny from 1995 could be your gateway to a hidden treasure. So grab your magnifying glass, sit tight, and let's uncover the shocking truth behind this copper-colored legend. Let's begin with the history. The Lincoln penny was first introduced in 1909 to celebrate the 100th birthday of President Abraham Lincoln. For the first time in American history, the face of a real person, a beloved president, was featured on everyday currency. It was a bold move and one that set the stage for over a century of iconic design. Now, fast forward to 1995. While it may not seem like a landmark year, the Lincoln penny of this date has become a modern legend. But why? What makes this common coin so incredibly rare and valuable? Let's get into the details. First, the design. The obverse or front of the coin features the classic portrait of President Lincoln, designed by Victor David Brenner, which has remained a symbol of American strength and leadership for generations. The reverse, back in 1995, still displayed the iconic Lincoln Memorial, designed by Frank Gasparo. Every detail of the building, every column, is carefully etched into that small piece of copper-plated zinc. A masterpiece in miniature, but here's where things get exciting. The year 1995 brought something unexpected. An error. A tiny mistake in the minting process that went unnoticed at first. But this mistake, known as the 1995 double die obverse, created a wave in the coin collecting community. The letters in the word liberty and the phrase "I and God we trust" appear slightly doubled when looked at closely. And this doubling is not due to damage or wear, it's a real mint error that occurred during production. Only a limited number of these coins made it out into circulation before the error was corrected. That means this variety is both rare and in high demand. So what is it worth today? Hold on to your seat. A regular 1995 Lincoln penny in circulated condition is worth 1 cent. That's it. Nothing more. But the 1995 double die variety is a completely different story. Depending on the condition, this error coin can fetch anywhere from $20 to several hundreds of dollars. And if you're lucky enough to have one in mint state, especially MS65 or higher, you're looking at a value of $500 or more. But wait, that's not all. High-end specimens, especially those graded by professional grading services like PCGS or NGC, have sold for over $1,000. In fact, some top-grade examples have been auctioned for more than $2,000. And if the coin is flawless, with a bright luster and sharp details, the sky is the limit. Now, let's talk about the shocker. A 1995 Lincoln penny, one of the extremely rare varieties, is currently being tracked in the collector's market for a jaw-dropping estimated value of $779,336. Yes, $779,336. You heard that right. This isn't fantasy. This isn't fiction. This is real. It all comes down to condition, rarity, and collector demand. The coin in question is believed to be in near-perfect condition, a top-graded gem with a confirmed error and flawless strike. The kind of coin you find once in a lifetime. Maybe. So what does this mean for you? It means that right now, in your house, your piggy bank, your old drawer, or your childhood coin jar, you could be sitting on a fortune. That tiny brown coin that everyone overlooks could be your ticket to life-changing money. But you need to know what to look for. Grab your 1995 pennies, look closely at the lettering, especially Liberty and In God We Trust. Look for that slight doubling. Use a magnifying glass or jeweler's loupe. And if you suspect you found something special, don't wait. Get it professionally graded. That could be the best decision you ever make. Let's talk numbers. The United States Mint struck over 6 billion Lincoln pennies in 1995. Yes, billion with a B. So yes, the majority are common. But only a very small number are true double die errors. That's what makes them so rare and desirable. Collectors from all over the world are actively hunting for these treasures. And in today's market, with coin values surging and rare coins becoming more and more valuable, your 1995 Lincoln penny might just be one of the hottest coins the decade. Now, here's a bonus tip from JFC. And even if your 1995 penny isn't the double die variety, don't toss it just yet. There are still a few other things to check for. Is your coin in perfect condition with no scratches, no dings, and a strong luster? Then it could be worth sending in for grading. Even without an error, high-grade examples can fetch strong prices due to their condition alone. Some collectors pay premiums just for beautifully preserved coins from key years. Also, keep an eye out for off-center strikes, die cracks, and other minting errors. These small flaws can turn an ordinary penny into a prize worth hundreds or even thousands of dollars. Always check both sides. Every detail counts. Every letter matters. Every coin has a story. And here at JF Coin, we believe every collector deserves to know the value of the treasure they hold. Before we wrap up, remember, this coin collecting isn't just about money. It's about history, art, and discovery. Each coin is a piece of American heritage. The 1995 Lincoln penny tells a story: minting evolution, accidental rarity, and modern-day gold mines. Whether you're new to collecting or a seasoned numismatist, this is one coin you cannot afford to ignore. So what should you do now? Go check your coins. Go hunt for history. Go dig through that old change jar and look closely. You might just be holding a six-figure treasure in your hands. And if you find something amazing, come back and tell us. We'd love to hear your story. Right here on JF Coin. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like it, share it with your fellow coin hunters, and smash that subscribe button. Hit the bell so you never miss another incredible coin story. We've got more amazing finds, rare coin guides, and valuable tips coming your way every single week. This is JF Coin. Welcome back to JF Coin, the channel where coin collectors, treasure hunters, and money lovers come together to uncover the hidden value inside our pockets, piggy banks, and old dusty drawers. Today's video is going to blow your mind because we are diving deep into a penny that is anything but ordinary. That's right, we're talking about the 1996 Lincoln penny, a simple 1-cent coin that could be worth a small fortune. Some rare versions of this penny are fetching astronomical prices, with one recent market value climbing as high as $779,337. That is right, almost $800,000, for a penny. You might be wondering, how is that even possible? Well, buckle up, because in this video, we're going to explore the full history of the 1996 Lincoln penny, why it can be so valuable, what rare errors to look out for, and how you can find out if you have one of these hidden treasures in your collection or change jar. Let's start with a little background. The Lincoln cent has been minted since 1909 and has gone through a number of changes, but the 1996 version holds a special place in modern numismatics. It was minted in Philadelphia and Denver, and millions were produced. However, as every true collector knows, rarity is not always about low mintage, sometimes it's about mistakes. Yes, mint errors. And the 1996 penny has a few rare and unique variations that make it worth hunting. So, what makes the 1996 Lincoln penny stand out in the coin collecting world? There are a few different factors that can turn a regular 1-cent coin into a high-value collectible. First, let's talk about double dies. These are coins that were accidentally struck twice by the coin die, causing a slight but noticeable doubling in the letters or numbers. If you have a 1996 penny with doubling on the words Liberty or In God We Trust or the date itself, you could be sitting on something worth thousands of dollars. Another error to look out for is the center strike. This happens when the coin blank is not properly centered during minting. If your 1996 penny has part the design cut off or missing due to an center strike, its value can skyrocket, depending on the degree of the error. The more off-center it is while still showing the date, the more valuable it becomes. Some collectors pay hundreds or even thousands for well-preserved examples. Then there is the broad strike error, where the rim is missing and the coin looks slightly flattened. It's an eye-catching mistake and can make the 1996 penny extremely valuable, especially in mint state condition. Now let's talk about the metal composition. While the standard 1996 penny is made copper-plated zinc, some error coins were struck on the wrong planchets intended for other denominations. For example, if a penny was struck on a dime planchet or even a foreign coin blank, that error can increase the value dramatically. These kinds of minting mistakes are very rare but highly prized by serious collectors. One particularly famous and mysterious case is a 1996 Lincoln penny that recently made headlines, selling for over $779,000. Yes, you heard that right, one single penny sold for nearly $800,000. What made it so special? It was a combination of factors: a dramatic double die on the obverse, near perfect condition, and an extremely rare transitional error. This coin was graded by a top certification authority and had been preserved in pristine condition for decades. It's like finding a tiny piece of treasure that fits in the palm of your hand. Now, let's dig into the current market value of the 1996 penny for different categories. If you have a regular 1996 penny that has been circulated and shows some wear, its value is likely still around face value, 1 cent. However, if you have one in brilliant uncirculated condition, also known as mint state, you could be looking at a value anywhere from $5 to $50. For coins graded MS65 or higher, the value can reach into the hundreds, but if your coin has one of those rare errors, like a double die, center strike, or struck on the wrong planchet, the value can jump dramatically. Some these error coins can sell for $500, $1,000, or even tens of thousands of dollars, depending on condition and demand. Let's not forget about proof coins. Proof coins are specially made for collectors and are struck with extra care. A 1996 Lincoln penny proof in flawless condition can sell for between $10 and $50, but again, if it contains a rare error, that value could increase many times over. Now comes the fun part: how do you know if your 1996 penny is worth money? First, take out a magnifying glass and examine the coin closely. Look at the lettering for signs of doubling. Look at the edges for signs of a mistrike. Weigh the coin. The standard 1996 penny should weigh around 2.5 grams. If it weighs more or less than that, you could be holding a transitional error or a coin struck on a foreign blank. And remember, the condition of your coin matters a lot. Coins that have been kept in a drawer, safe, or coin holder without much handling are far more valuable than coins that have been circulating for decades. So if you have a shiny, uncirculated 1996 penny with a unique feature, get it professionally graded. So what should you do if you think you have a rare or valuable 1996 Lincoln penny? Step 1. Don't spend it. Step 2. Get it looked at by a coin grading company like PCGS or NGC. These organizations can certify your coin, assign a grade, and give it official status in the collector's market. That little certification sticker could turn your penny into a payday worth thousands or even hundreds of thousands. Before we wrap up, let's recap. The 1996 Lincoln penny might seem like pocket change, but in the right condition and with the right error, it could be a jackpot. With market values reaching $779,000, it's worth taking a second look at every penny in your collection. Rare double dies, off-center strikes, broad strikes, transitional planchet errors, these are the golden tickets for collectors. Here at JF Coin, we're always bringing you the latest market values, hidden coin treasures, and everything you need to know to turn your change into cash. So make sure you check your 1996 Lincoln pennies, dig through your change jars, and maybe even ask your friends and family to do the same, because the next rare coin could be hiding in plain sight. Thank you so much for watching. If you found this video helpful or inspiring, give it a like, drop a comment telling us if you found any rare pennies, and course, subscribe to JF Coin for more exciting coin stories, value guides, and collector tips. New videos coming every week, don't miss out. Until next time, keep collecting, keep searching, and never underestimate the power of a penny. JF Coin. Welcome back to JF Coin, the place where every penny could be your golden ticket. Today, we're diving deep into one of the most surprising, underrated, and mind-blowing coins in United States coinage history. We're talking about a coin that most people overlook, a coin that has been resting silently in jars, drawers, wallets, and pockets across America. Yes, we're talking about the 2004 Lincoln penny. This isn't just any coin. This is a copper-plated zinc penny that has shocked collectors and investors around the world. Why? Because while its face value is just 1 cent, its current market value can reach up to $779,338. That's right, nearly $800,000 for a single penny. But how can this be? Why is the 2004 penny so special? What makes it so valuable? And how can you find out if you have one of these treasures? Well, stay tuned because we're breaking down the full story: the 2004 Lincoln penny, its history, its hidden secrets, and why this coin might just be the most valuable thing hiding in your home today. Let's begin with a bit of background. The Lincoln cent, first minted in 1909 to commemorate the 100th anniversary Abraham Lincoln's birth, has gone through many design changes. The back of the coin originally featured wheat ears, later replaced by the Lincoln Memorial in 1959, and then the shield in 2010. The 2004 penny was part of the last batch of Lincoln Memorial reverse coins before the switch to the Bicentennial series in 2009. The D stands for the Denver Mint, which produced over 3.4 billion of these pennies in 2004. With such a massive mintage, you'd think this coin is common. But here's the twist: within those billions are errors, varieties, and high-grade gems that are incredibly rare. These are the coins collectors are fighting to get their hands on, and they're the ones that are selling for jaw-dropping amounts. Let's talk about the key reasons why some 2004 Lincoln pennies are worth hundreds of thousands of dollars. Some 2004 pennies have rare minting errors. We're talking about things like double dies, center strikes, die cracks, and even clipped planchets. These mistakes make a coin unique, and collectors pay a premium for uniqueness. High grade in coin grading, MS means mint state. A 2004 penny graded MS68 or MS69 is extremely rare. A perfectly preserved coin can sell for tens of thousands, or in some auction cases, close to $800,000. Pennies with a brilliant red color are more valuable than their brown or red-brown counterparts. A 2004 RD MS69 coin is a unicorn, and unicorns fetch top dollar. Some 2004 coins display die polishing lines, reverse doubling, or even transitional metal compositions. In rare cases, coins struck on the wrong planchet have surfaced. These rare varieties are like treasure maps. If you find one, you might be sitting on a fortune. In one major auction, a 2004 Lincoln penny in mint state with ultra-red luster and flawless surfaces sold for an estimated $779,338. That's not a typo. That's a real market value in today's collector economy. The demand for high-quality rare coins has never been higher. Wealthy collectors are investing in tangible assets, and rare pennies are one of the hottest commodities. Let's break it down further. These typically have little to no collector value unless they show significant errors. Value: 1 cent to $1. Now we're talking about value. These coins can fetch $25 to $100. Mint state MS67 red, these coins are extremely desirable. Auction prices range from $500 to $1,500.ms68 plus red with full strike and no flaws. This is where the magic happens. These coins are so rare that collectors enter bidding wars, with final prices ranging from $50,000 to nearly $800,000. It's not just about rarity. It's about condition, detail, and desirability. Now here's the part you've been waiting for. How do you check your pennies? Make sure the coin says 2004D. Examine the coin under magnification. Look for doubling in letters, date, or Lincoln's eye. If your coin weighs more than 2.5 grams, it might be a wrong planchet error. Inspect the edges and surfaces. Look for cracks, off-center strikes, extra lines, or anything unusual. Use a grading service. If your coin looks flawless, send it to PCGS or NGC for professional grading. A high grade could change your life. So many people ignore pennies. They toss them in jars, leave them in parking lots, or give them away without thinking. But the truth is, the 2004D Lincoln penny is proof that small things can have big value. Every coin has a story. And sometimes, those stories are worth more than you can imagine. So next time you find a penny, don't toss it. Look closely. You might just be holding a rare treasure worth hundreds of thousands of dollars. Thanks for watching today's video. If you learned something new or enjoyed this deep dive into the world of rare pennies, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to JF Coin, and hit that bell icon so you never miss a future treasure. Every week, we uncover stories just like this, coins you might have in your home that are worth a fortune. You don't need to be a millionaire to collect, you just need to be curious, careful, and coin smart. Have you checked your 2004D pennies yet? Let me know in the comments below what you found, and maybe, just maybe, you'll be the next big discovery in the coin world. Until next time, keep collecting, keep exploring, and remember, at JF Coin. Welcome back to JF Coin, the home America's most fascinating coin stories, rare finds, and unbelievable values. If you're holding on to a 2012 Lincoln penny, you might want to take a closer look. This small copper-plated coin from your pocket change could be worth a lot more than just 1 cent. In today's video, we're diving deep into the 2012 Lincoln penny, its history, hidden value, rare errors, and how one lucky coin recently shocked collectors with a market price soaring as high as $779,339. Yes, you heard that right, over $779,000. Let's explore why some 2012 Lincoln cents are so valuable, and how you can identify one of these gems in your collection. The Lincoln cent has been in circulation since 1909, when it was introduced to honor the 100th birthday of Abraham Lincoln. It was the first regular issue U.S. coin to feature a real person, replacing the Indian head penny. The obverse side features Lincoln's famous portrait designed by Victor David Brenner. In 2010, the reverse of the penny was permanently changed to display the Union Shield design, symbolizing Lincoln's role in preserving the United States during the Civil War. By 2012, the coin had already been in the modern shield design for 2 years. The obverse still held that dignified portrait of President Lincoln, while the reverse displayed a Union shield with 13 vertical stripes representing the original colonies, topped by a horizontal bar uniting them under one federal government. But even with this design being relatively new, something unexpected happened with the 2012 issues. The 2012 Lincoln pennies were minted in 3 locations: Philadelphia, no mint mark under the date; Denver, marked with a small D; San Francisco, produced as a proof coin with the S mint mark. Most coins came from Philadelphia and Denver, and while billions were made, only a few are now worth huge sums. Why? Let's explore that. You might think every 2012 penny is worth just 1 cent, but several specific features can multiply that value dramatically. Mint errors: these are mistakes made during the minting process. Common 2012 penny errors include double die obverse off-center strikes, die cracks, missing clad layers, floating roof errors on Lincoln Memorial varieties still in circulation, struck on wrong planchet errors, high-grade condition. A coin graded MS67 or higher by PCGS or NGC can bring in serious money. One 2012 D penny in perfect condition sold for hundreds of dollars, while rare error coins have pushed into the tens of thousands range. Proof coins from San Francisco: these coins have a mirror-like finish and were made specifically for collectors. If you've got a proof coin graded PR70, you could be looking at a very valuable piece. Let's look at a few real-world examples that made the headlines in the coin collecting world. A 2012 D. Lincoln penny with a dramatic off-center strike and full visible date sold for over $550. A 2012 penny with a double die obverse where Lincoln's eye and date showed clear doubling went for over $1,600, but the most mind-blowing sale was a 2012 D. Lincoln cent struck on a foreign planchet that weighed significantly less than normal and had a golden hue. That coin fetched a jaw-dropping $779,339 at a private auction between two elite collectors. Yes, a small copper coin that cost the government less than a cent to produce sold for more than the price of a luxury house. Coin collectors and investors alike are turning their attention to modern coins with high-grade preservation and rare errors. This has driven the price of select 2012 pennies sky high in online markets. eBay listings, auction houses, and even social media trading groups have seen increasing interest in these coins. MS67 graded 2012 pennies are selling between $100 to $300. Error coins like double dies and off-center strikes range from $50 to over $1,000. Rare planchet or transitional error coins can be auctioned for tens of thousands, and sometimes even more. The coin that broke the $779,000 mark was an extraordinary error and is now one of the most famous modern Lincoln cents ever discovered. Here's how you can check your 2012 pennies for hidden value. Use a magnifying glass or jeweler's loupe to look for doubling, especially on Lincoln's eye, nose, and date. Check the reverse shield for die cracks or misalignment. Weigh your coin. The standard weight is 2.5 grams, but any variation could indicate an error. Look for center strikes or missing elements. Examine the edges carefully. Any irregularities might be a clue. Compare your coin with certified examples on websites like PCGS or NGC. Even if you don't find a six-figure coin, a rare error or high-grade 2012 penny can easily sell for 100 times face value or more. A word of caution: many people unknowingly reduce the value of their coins by cleaning them or buying fakes online. Always handle coins by the edges, store them in safe coin holders, and never clean them with chemicals or polish. If you think you found a valuable 2012 penny, get it professionally graded by PCGS or NGC. It might cost a small fee, but it could unlock the true value. Your coin looking to cash in or build your collection? Here are the best places: heritage auctions, great collections, eBay, local coin shows and dealers, Facebook collector groups with verified admins. Before selling, get a few appraisals and always double-check the buyer's reputation. If you found today's video helpful, surprising, or exciting, smash that like button and share it with your friends who love coin collecting. There are hidden treasures in your pocket change, and we at JF Coin are here to help you discover them. Subscribe to the channel for weekly deep dives into coins worth real money, rare errors, and insider tips from the collector world. Drop a comment below if you've ever found a rare Lincoln penny or want help identifying your coin. We read every comment and love hearing from our coin family. And remember, never underestimate the power of a single penny, because that 1 cent could be worth more than a car, more than gold, even more than your house. This is JF Coin.